Hi everybody and welcome to Get Indie Gaming, where today we're asking with our review, what is Rogue Aces? Anyone old enough to have played Wings of Fury, Advanced Wars or the more recent classic Luftrausers will instantly recognise the look and feel of Rogue Aces from the team at Curve Digital. You begin the game via a series of standard tutorials where you learn the ropes of flying your kite under the watchful eye of a very British captain straight out of Jeeves and Wooster Central Casting. The control systems took a few goes to get the hang of. The left stick regulates the plane's flight path, while the other one governs the throttle. We had many a crash early doors from pushing up on the left stick to go down, and likewise the other way around, although with practice, the muscle memory kicked in, putting an end to these moments of silliness. Control issues aside, we can't fault the game's overall design with its detailed and finely animated sprites and consistent stylings across the enemy ships, airplanes and military personnel. We were particularly taken by the game's use of a time and day cycle, which can offer moments of spectacular beauty, particularly in relation to the visual effects associated with the sun when you're playing silhouetted against it. The sound effects from the gun noises to the explosions are also finely done, as is the soundtrack, which is dynamic. While the action is hard and fast, so is the hard rock that accompanies the game. During the brief periods of respite, things quieten down to the point where only your engine can be heard buzzing away. It's all very effective. As for the gameplay, the premise is relatively simple and yet things can get relatively deep. We spent much of the time in Rogue Aces within the campaign mode, where the randomly generated island and objectives will keep you busy for hours. These missions range from destroying a given number of enemy planes, a certain number of enemy tanks, right up to the almost impossible task of sinking many battleships and taking down numerous bombers all by yourself. You complete this campaign mode by making your way through 100 of these missions, and while you only have 3 planes in which to do this, you upgrade as you progress and get to keep these extra abilities as you play your way through the game. One of the most fun aspects of Rogue Aces happens after your plane's destroyed, or if you double hit the A button where you eject your pilot and see them hopefully parachute to safety. While you're on the way down, you have access to an unlimited supply of grenades that you're able to throw towards your enemies. We found this option to be a surprisingly effective tactic against some of the larger enemies and their bases, rather than having to rely on the rather underpowered weaponry attached to your aircraft. Another aspect of fun to be had post-ejection comes from your pilot being able to hijack an enemy plane mid-flight. All you need do, which is at times harder than it sounds, is line up your chap or lady with the enemy's cockpit and there you go. While perhaps at first a bit of fun, by doing this you're able to refuel, rearm, without landing back on your carrier or a captured airbase. In this way, the limit on the number of planes you're able to use increases from 3 to potentially unlimited number depending on your skills and gaming ability. Once you've finished off the campaign, you unlock a time attack variant, a veteran campaign mode that offers no player aids, together with a number of additional arcade modes that are secret variants to be found while you play. A quick hint for one of these, be sure to read through the credits. With these add-on extras, Rogue Aces certainly has a fair amount of replayability, perhaps even more so if there was an option of playing alongside a buddy in couch co-op, which we felt would be a natural extension to this one. As should be apparent, we've rather enjoyed our time with Rogue Aces. Aside from its classic arcade looks and stellar audio, it's fun to play, highly entertaining and offers a reasonably robust challenge, and once you're done with that, there's more options within the end game to keep you coming back for more. If we had one tiny grumble, we would have liked to have seen a little more variety within the procedural missions. Although we can't use that little flaw as a stick to beat a game, we're happy to recommend to those wanting some arcade-style gaming enjoyment. We played this on the Switch, however Rogue Ace is available also on the PlayStation 4 and the Vita. And with that review of Rogue Aces, that's all we've got time for here today. Be interesting to see what you think of this game and whether or not you'd be picking it up. Hope to see you all here again soon for some more indie game videos.